Hey everyone, Andy Rafael from eTeknix.com, and today we are looking at the Dell UP3218K, which is the world's first 31.5 inch 8K monitor. I just wish these companies would come up with a slightly better naming structure. Didn't you agree? Let's do this. Do you sometimes feel like there's not enough RGB in your life? Yay! Or are you one of those people who's actually starting to get a bit of a tan off of your system? Yay! Well, no matter what the situation, you're in luck. Thanks to Team Group. With Team Group's gaming extreme ARGB DDR4 memory, you can choose how much lighting you have in your life. A sleek mirrored design that really stands out, or fully lit for the people that just can't get enough. High speeds of up to 4000 MHz, these memory modules really do have it all. A premium set of memory without the premium cost. Check out the link in the description to find out more. So firstly, let me apologise, there is some remedial work going on in the building right now. There's not really much I can do about it, but you might hear some banging and crashing and all that kind of stuff. So, Dell with that 8K monitor. We basically have a 31.5 inch monitor, it's 8K, it has over 33 million pixels and over 1 billion colours. It really is the best of the best. It sounds like a lot to take in straight off the bat, and even worse, it sounds expensive, and well, it is. Along with the release of the NVIDIA RTX 3080 and more importantly the 3090, which is, I guess, aimed at 8K gamers, could this be the ultimate and, well, pretty much only choice for them wanting to experience it? So when it comes to pricing, it's pretty much what you expect for a monitor of this calibre. It's currently around £2,800 in the UK, or around $4,100 in the US, plus taxes and shipping. I guess we actually got the better deal this time around. Come on, yes. Well done us. Still, £2,800. If you're lucky, you may find some websites offering deals on them, and you may even be able to snatch one up on a deal on Black Friday, but don't expect too much discount. This is still a stupidly expensive monitor. So while it's not aimed at gaming, it is perfect for those working with colour grading. Whether it's developing or editing, the colours on this monitor are extremely accurate. The blacks feel, well, really black, unlike other monitors and TVs that we've recently seen being released and also reviewed. So Dell has actually stated that this monitor has received a few awards, including Best Monitor and Best Pixels. I'm not actually sure who gives those awards out, but they got them.
Yeah, we've got one.
Dell also claims that the image quality on this monitor is so real that you can't see the pixels. And to be honest, I've been using this for about a month, and I've used it in live streams as well as my day-to-day work, and it is simply fantastic when it comes to colour and overall quality. With an outstanding 33.2 million pixel resolution and a pixel density of 280 pixels per inch, you won't be missing any detail at all, and that's what this is all about. Colour depth wise, it features a range of 1.07 billion colours. So just putting that into perspective, that's about 64 times what the average monitor would actually output in terms of colours. Even in dark areas, you will see better colour graduation and precision in more shades. Working with video or image editing, you will be able to colour grade your work accurately, and that kind of work has billions of dollars behind it. Take us for instance, we record everything like you're seeing now on a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K camera. We film everything in RAW and edit in DaVinci Resolve. We have to colour grade it, and if your monitor isn't calibrated properly, while you may think it looks great, until people see the final product, the whites could be overexposed, the colours could be saturated too much, and the blacks can look really harsh. In the professional world, this means that you could take something that could in theory be a billion-dollar project and turn it into a right mess. You can also customize the color parameters to your preference using the custom color mode, the SDK, or the optional X-Rite iDisplay Pro color meter. Who thinks of these names? Basically, it means you can change your display to suit your needs, whether it's watching movies, gaming, or workload. There's a setting just for you. For all the tech heads out there, the monitor is calibrated on Adobe RGB and sRGB to an accuracy of Delta E less than 2. While that won't mean jack to the average consumer, people in the know will appreciate what it's able to display when it comes to work-related tasks like colour grading in Adobe Premiere or working with Photoshop. Also included is a factory calibration report, just to confirm that Dell aren't joking and they haven't been up to no good. They have actually taken colour accuracy very seriously, which is very good to know when you're spending this amount of money on a monitor. Obviously, you can still adjust settings to your own needs, as some people aren't keen on the out-of-the-box setup. Dell also states that this monitor has infinity edge, meaning you'll enjoy every detail of on-screen beauty without boundaries. And then they basically put it inside the monitor and put these great big black borders around it. Either way, it looks amazing. The stand, of course, is height adjustable, as well as allowing you to swivel, tilt and pivot to get the right position for you. Another cool thing for those into production is the Easy Arrange feature, which allows you to neatly tile applications on the screen. Anyone into web development or any kind of production really will love this feature, as you can have multiple applications scattered around and the 8K resolution really gives you the desktop real estate that you need. Again, for those in production, it's also nice to see the USB 3 hub built into the monitor, giving you that little bit of extra functionality for devices. So what about gaming? Well, this monitor isn't aimed at gamers, let's get that out there first and foremost. But it can do 8K at 60Hz though, and you will need to use the two included DisplayPort cables as it kind of stitches together the two displays to provide the 8K resolution at 60Hz. Using one cable will still give you 8K, but it will be at 30Hz, and that's, well, peasantry and makes you feel all dirty. Blech. I'll also warn you that to get respectable frame rates at 8K 60 will require a beefy GPU, so feel free to factor in another $1,500 purely for the RTX 3090, as at this res, that extra VRAM is where it matters. Depending on the game, you will have some trade-offs. While 8K will look better, you may have to turn down some quality settings to get playable frame rates. Short of getting two 3090s and putting them in SLI, though this has its own issues, as SLI is kind of dead in the water when it comes to gaming, and unless game developers are able to create their games with this in mind, it's kind of a redundant point. So 8K as a resolution seems to get a lot of people confused and think that it's double 4K, which makes sense because 4 times 2 equals 8.
2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3, quick maths.
It is indeed 4 times 4K. Think about it as 4K is 3840 by 2160 and 8K is 7680 by 4320. Not only are you doubling the width, you're also doubling the height, and double add double is 4. And I'll be here all week giving you maths lessons if you require it. So once you've become as intelligent as Albert Einstein and are richer than Jeff Bezos, you'll be set to game to your heart's contempt. Now, I know there are 8K TVs on the market and this harnesses the power from a single HDMI 2.1 cable, but bandwidth in comparison is different, as is the ability for HDMI to carry Ethernet that DisplayPort simply can't. Basically, some people prefer DisplayPort, it has its benefits and sort of drawbacks. Some people prefer HDMI. There's no kind of right or wrong answer here. So the overall gaming experience, well, it's simply mind-blowing. I've always been a massive fan of higher resolutions over fast-paced gaming, but that's down to the games I play. Obviously, if you're all about CSGO, for instance, I mean, not that you'd be playing on an 8K monitor, but this won't be the one for you anyway. If you love the aesthetics of a game and want to appreciate ray tracing and all that lighting and shadow effects, then you'll be in awe while using it. Having that many more pixels on the screen really is a joy to experience in gaming. It just adds another level of immersion to the gameplay and allows you to lose yourself in games that just hasn't been possible before. Another area this looks great is movies. With the rich colours and contrast that the monitor has, it's a real joy to watch. Obviously it has its trade-offs with the lack of 8K content and the distance you'll be sitting at compared to an 8K TV, but it still looks great regardless. So what are your other options? Well, looking around you have the likes of the QE55 8K 55-inch QLED Smart TV. Great naming again, from Samsung. But that's coming in at around £1,800, so while it is cheaper, it is bigger, so viewing distances would have to be taken into consideration. It also wouldn't be very practical for those wanting it for production due to its size. I mean, it's a TV at the end of the day, whereas this is, well, a monitor. Now, one thing I'm not keen on in terms of the style is the glossy screen. Placement and windows really do come into play. Even while we were filming, it was becoming a headache due to reflections, so that's definitely something to consider. So what we have here is the first mark where it comes to companies producing better or cheaper 8K displays. The issue is Dell don't really have any competition, which is great for them, but kind of terrible for consumers. Nvidia unveiled these new GPUs aimed at 8K gaming, but it's still that little bit out of reach for 99% of consumers. So what's the point? Well, it's the chicken and egg situation. The monitor came first, the GPUs came next, and hopefully the games and the enhancements for better frame rates come last. Shortly followed by a larger adoption from manufacturers to make the monitors and rival Dell in other areas like gaming. I mean, I can't really see anyone taking away from Dell what they have here on a production level, but on a gaming level, that's a completely different story. I mean, this is quite the landmark with moving forward when it comes to gaming, and I think it's pretty exciting, but it will take time. When it comes to any new version of a technology, it has to move in stages, and this really is the first step. And as I always say, as more brands adopt this, there will only be one winner, as prices will come down and the adoption rate will go up. And that winner will be you, the consumers. So there you have it, guys. Let me know what you think about 8K as a whole and what you think about this monitor. Is it kind of the right time, or is it still too early and, well, more importantly, too expensive to really appreciate 8K gaming? I'd be really interested to know what you guys think, so sound off in the comments section below. Let me know exactly what resolution you're gaming at and where you kind of see things going in the future. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you know exactly what to do, and I will see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye-bye. £2,800. Ouch.